What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So by now, I'm pretty sure you guys all heard the interview done by my brother, Sean Zeitel, with legendary Hall of Fame, iconic promoter and CEO, founder of Top Rank Promotions, Bob Arum. To which Bob Arum stated that he and founder of Premier Boxing Champion, better known as PBC, Al Haymon, have come to an idea that they need to work together. They need to band together to be able to compete with His Excellency Turki al-Sheikh in Saudi Arabia and that $1 trillion deal that they have, the $1 trillion budget that Saudi Arabia has given him for sports and boxing, right? It's ironic, again, I'll say this again, because DAZN has sold the boxing portion of their streaming app to Turki al-Sheikh. So that means Bob Arum and Top Rank is going to be working under Turki al-Sheikh. He is the network that's going to supply Top Rank the budget they need to continue boxing after ESPN decided to get out the business of the sport of boxing. Their last event is July. So Turki al-Sheikh is responsible for their budget. Talking about biting the hand that feeds you, right? Nonetheless, with that said, right, Bob Arum does multiple interviews, and he's still stating that they have had multiple conversations with the PBC for Gervonta Tank Davis. And here's the kicker about it all, is that Bob Arum today let it be known that future Hall of Famer, two-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, and reigning IBF lightweight world champion temporarily, Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, superstar boxer, is waiting for the doctors to give him the confirmation if he's going to be able to continue his boxing career. And he says that it's out of the hands of Lomachenko. Lomachenko wants to continue his career, but he's dealing with a serious career-threatening ending injury to his back. So Bob Arum is saying it's not up to Lomachenko. We're just waiting for the results. And he's seeing multiple different specialists to help him with this issue, right? Now, here's the thing about it. That's the fight that PBC, Tank Davis, and Bob Arum and Top Rank want. They want Tank versus Lomachenko. It's a big fight. It generates a lot of money, and it helps keep everybody afloat, right? It helps keep everybody relevant. It's a super fight, right? Based off of Tank Davis is a superstar, one of the cash cows. Lomachenko has never been one of the cash cows in the sport of boxing. Lomachenko has never been a big draw in the sport of boxing. He's just a big deal in the sport of boxing, if that makes sense. Lomachenko is a Hall of Famer. His legacy is cemented. Tank Davis' legacy is not cemented, but he is a major draw, right? He's an attraction. So they want this fight. But unfortunately, Lomachenko can't compete. He can't. So they wanted to make Tank versus Lomachenko in November, but they can't because Lomachenko's injured. He's physically unable to perform. As you say in the NFL, he's on the PUP list. Physically unable to perform, right? And because he's physically unable to perform, that eliminates him from making a Tank Davis fight. But he's stating that they have had multiple conversations and he keeps highlighting and being specific and saying with Tank Davis, for Tank Davis fights, right? Now, here's the thing about Tank Davis, is that now He's going to be forced to fight who? What's the next biggest fight they can make with Top Rank for PBC with Tank Davis? If they're going to join forces, what's the next big option they can have and they can make? Keyshawn Davis. Unified the belts. Keyshawn is the WBO champion. Tank is the WBA champion. That's a big fight. They have to use Keyshawn Davis. Or they have to resort to fighting Keyshawn Davis. They can't resort to fighting anybody else. There is no fighters at 135, and Tank don't want to go to 140. So the PBC is going to try to convince Tank Davis into competing where? And with who? Keyshawn Davis. Have to. There's no other big fight. So they're going to have to use their leverage to say, hey, we're going to need you to fight Keyshawn and we join forces. Otherwise, what's the point in joining forces? What big fights are you going to make for Tank Davis? So he's going to be forced into this position. And they're going to try to use their leverage and relationship to say, hey, we're going to need you to make this fight. What other direction are they going to go in? Right. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.